Hi everyone, Joe here from the Fitness Center. Today we're going to do a mat, stretch, and relax class. Let's begin by lying down. And when you inhale, I'd like to see that you're expanding your rib cage. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Deep, relaxing breaths in and out. Let's begin our pelvic tilt. Taking the pelvic bowl and tipping it up, and then letting it rock down. You'll feel your lower back going into the ground or into the mat on an imprinted position, and into lifting one leg up, taking the knee gently, stretching it towards the chest, and then exhale as you lower. Let's try the other side. Lifting the leg, gently pulling back, lower, and again. As you lift and stretch towards the chest, relax the neck and the shoulders. And one last time with the left leg or the other leg. Doesn't have to be right or left. And lower. Now, let's go ahead and take one leg and then join it with the other leg. Make sure your collarbones are open. Bending the knee, almost tapping the floor and lifting back up into a tabletop. Make sure that your feet are not too low, drawing the knees to the chest. Let it relax. Let it sink into the chest area and back into tabletop. Now let's take full toe taps. Gently tapping the toe, bringing the leg back into tabletop. Make sure your abdominals are pulling in and your lower back is into an imprinted position. Exhale as you lower and tap. Inhale as you lift. Now stretching to 90 degrees. Let those legs flow up. Soar the toes and then bring them back towards you into a flexed position. Bending, let your feet find the floor, reaching forward towards the knees, and then up and back over the head. On this particular exercise, I would like to see you maintain your rib position. As you lift the arms up, don't open and expand and pop the rib cage. Stretch the arms above the head, and then exhale, maintaining stability, still allowing the spine to stretch, and then exhale. Now lengthen one leg, elongating the body, relaxing, taking the arms around, back into neutral, bending the knees, feet are in line with your sit bones. One leg, second leg into tabletop. Stretch it all the way to 90, and let's exchange legs back and forth, letting the feet flow into a flex position, stretching the back of the legs now, and pointing the toes. Second side, and now flex again. Tabletop. Behind the legs we lift and lower. Stretch the legs long into 90. Flex your feet, good stretching. Exhale, lifting the upper body. Lengthening as you lower. Take your feet back down, let them find the floor, rolling through your feet. Into bridge position we go. Make sure nothing is behind your cervical spine or your head. So if you're lying down on a pillow or a block, a yoga block, please remove it for bridges. Elevate the hips up, engaging slightly into the glute area, elongating and try to articulate your spine one vertebrae at a time. Exhale as you lift off the floor, articulating off and back down onto the mat. One last time. Holding, stabilizing the body, and breathing nice and gently in the nose, exhaling out the mouth as you roll all the way down. Keeping your toes up, then the heels, adjusting back and forth, rolling. Pull up with your toes and your heels. Opening and closing. Good. Side to side now. Side rocking. These are small rocks. Don't take them too terribly big. And back up into a bridge for a second set. Rolling down. Articulate, lifting. Squeeze slightly the glute area and lower down. Holding that bridge position, stabilizing, and then down again we go. We're going to take a larger tipping of the knees from side to side and make sure you're breathing. Exhale and hold. Use your obliques or the sides of your body to engage and help adjust to the other side. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. Now stretching one leg. Stretch to the side, allowing the hand by the side of the leg. Look opposite of the direction where the knee is going. Hold and breathe and relax. And then the other side. Knee up, opposite hand to the leg. Gently and look to the other direction. Center yourself. Both feet into neutral. Tip to the side, bringing yourself up. Making sure that your shoulders are away from the ears. We're going to start clam, opening the knee and close. Open and close. Continue opening and close. Lengthen through your upper body and lie down, elongating. Now open, the toe can get closer to the knee and then the knee together. Open and get the knees back together. Bring the knees into forward, lifting up. Take the top leg up and lower. Make sure that the legs are slightly forward of the body. Leading with the heel, a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Keep the toes and the knees in line. And make sure that your hips are not dancing around. Bringing the foot forward towards the chest. And back and forth. Make sure that your breathing pattern continues. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. And now start your circles. Again, make sure that your hips are not moving. Always remember with everything we're doing, rest if you need to, and reverse those circles. Draw some nice even circles with the heel. Bend the knee, bring it forward, helping with your hand, holding at the ankle while you bring the bottom leg up, lifting it, lengthening it. Lift and lower. Continue. Don't forget about your upper body. Don't let these shoulders go anywhere near the ears. And then we take a stretch. You can take the hand, the top or the bottom, further towards the ankle, further and even further. Stretching it, let it flow. And then we're going to go to the other side. We will start elevated, shoulders again away from the ears, and into the clam position, opening and closing. Being very aware of the hips as you open and close. Let that movement flow. And then down, and then toe closer to the knee, then the knees come together. Let that movement be very smooth. Opening up into that stretch and bringing it back together with those knees touching. Up on up we go, and legs forward of the body, up and down. You can do this particular exercise with both legs straight, or you can take one knee and bend it. Bringing the foot forward and back. And into the circles. Toes are in line with the knee, and the hips are not dancing around. And reversing the circles. Bending the knee, bringing it forward of that leg, lifting the bottom leg up and down. As you stretch the leg out, you can take the leg on top or underneath, closer to your ankle, and then the last final stretch, and release those legs. And then we're going to come on up. Try to sit high on your sit bones. Lift those arms up high, stretching that spine and round the spine over. Let the chin rest on the chest and roll back up into a nice seated position. Circling the arms, stretch the spine long before you go over. Let the body relax forward and rolling up again. Stretching the legs long, allow gravity to take you further forward. Roll up, take the arms to the side. Oblique twist, 2 and 3. Back to center or neutral. When you do this, make sure that you are using your obliques to make the movement. Don't think about your spine twisting. Stretch it one last time and back to center. 1, 2, 3, back to center, reaching. Flex those feet, stretching up before you go over, grabbing those toes if you can. If not, the ankles are fine. Bend the elbows to take that body a little bit further. Roll up, and let's begin cat stretch. Neutral position, belly button in, pelvic tilt, round the spine up, and then let it open and expand. And exhale, pulling the belly button in, engage the abdominals, and then open and expand the chest and the sit bones, rounding up again, and then lengthening as you stretch forward, round up, nice C curve, and lengthening back into a child's pose, stretching the back. Sit as close to your heels as possible if your knees will allow it. Sink into this position. Think about melting, walking to one side, one hand at a time. Allow a deeper stretch, and then walking back to the other direction. And again, a deeper stretch. Let it melt. Back into center, but this time opening your arms into a V. Deeper you go into the shoulder blades. Let it sink and back up. Sit back on your heels, circle around. One vertebrae at a time, carefully roll down. Open up one knee back to the center, your second leg. Exhale as you open and just release your body. Palms are in the air. They're on the ground, but they're facing up to the ceiling. Open the collarbones and relax. Bringing the knees back together, stretch one leg, flex, point, flex, circling now. And then reverse. And the other side. Stretch, flex, take your circles. And reverse. Bring the knees to the chest, lift your head and shoulders, rolling up. Same thing sitting up. This is a butterfly position. Exhale, round over and let your body melt forward. And sitting tall. And let's take the sides. Reach, exhale, and lift. Exhale, let the body continue to just relax into these stretches. Don't push. Knees up and center yourself. Legs apart. Stretch the arms over the feet. Flex, lifting. Draw a half circle from side to side. Open. Walking forward one hand at a time. Let it go right there. Walk back. Gently bring in your legs one at a time. Wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed this time together. Have a wonderful day. Stay relaxed and hope to see you soon.